All right. Chipotle is the best fast food. My favorite sushi was the same as the tacos right now. A little cheers.
What?
We are back. You know what I just realized? You're supposed to say what?
Wait, no, wait.
What happened?
Sorry, I'm. Say off topic.
Or we can say hello or something.
3, 2, 1.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
What's up?
This is
Welcome back to another video.
So this is probably the third intro that we've recorded, but you don't have to see the other ones because you don't have to worry about that. With that being said, let's do a little cheers. I don't know if you know this already. If you're new, which you probably are, this is our little podcast, off topic. You know what I'm saying? It's called off topic because why?
Because we get off topic.
Exactly. And also, well, actually, you know, fun fact. I used to be called Hydrate because
we always had a drink.
we always have a drink with us.
And it was also like hydrate with us. Like hydrate with our.
You know, have a sip of your favorite drink and listen to us yap about whatever.
Yeah.
Little do you know, somewhere out there on the internet, there is a channel called Hydrate Podcast.
And we don't know
with
where
like
it went.
one episode on there. So if you find it, you will see that video. It's actually a good video.
It is. It is a good video. What was it about again?
It was like back to school or something.
Oh, yeah, it was back to school. We were sitting on the ground.
In the living room.
Yeah.
As you can see, you know, new setup, new camera, new microphones.
New people?
Yeah. I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
New people.
New year, new
we
us.
look different. I mean, right? A little bit. Yeah, drippy a little bit. Just a little bit drippy. You got the Harvard hoodie on you. I got the little...
New mics.
New microphones.
New mics.
But with that being said, y'all, you want to tell them what we're doing today?
Yeah, so today we're going to be doing like hot take debates. So basically I have like a bunch of hot takes that I got from ChatGPT and from Reddit. And basically we're going to be debating them, but we're going to rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins gets to choose what side they're debating, and the other one that lost has to debate the other side, so, even if they don't agree with it.
Yeah, so an example would be, let's say, Chipotle is the best fast food, is the
rock,
take,
paper,
right?
Scissors,
So rock, paper, scissors. If I win, then I choose what I want to do. Me personally, I love Chipotle. So
I don't like Chipotle.
that would work out well. Yeah. I would
but if it's something we both agree on, it's a little...
It'll be a little harder. So it's going to be a little game. And then on top of that, you know, if that doesn't work, I don't know. Yeah. We have a lot of things. So.
We got a bunch of things from a bunch of different categories.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. First question. Talking stages last too long because people are scared of rejection. It's a hot take.
Okay. You might need to repeat that because I was not locked in for that.
Talking stages go on for so long because people are afraid of rejection.
Okay. Well, first, I'm curious, what is your opinion before we take sides?
I'm not saying my opinion.
You're not saying your opinion?
I'm not. You gotta wait.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Should we do that? Like we each have a minute to explain our point.
Okay. Yeah. I mess with that.
Okay.
I mess with that, bro.
So we're gonna set a timer for a minute.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Your time starts. I missed it. Okay.
Pause.
Your time starts now.
Okay, so basically what I'm saying is like talking stages, like yes, you're getting to know someone, like you're getting like used to them, their personality or whatever. But I feel like when talking stages last too long, you start to lose out of topics and stuff. And at that point, it's just a fear of rejection. Like you don't want to make a move because you're too scared, or you don't want to make a move because first of all, in talking stages, like everything's so sensitive. Like you're not being your normal self normally. So I feel like you're scared to like be vulnerable and ask for something because you don't know this person well enough because you're just talking to them, you know? So I feel like in the end, it is just a fear of rejection. Like you don't want to feel that humiliation, but especially if it's someone from your school, bro.
10 seconds.
Like you don't want that. But in my opinion, I think it's a fear of rejection because you don't want to be vulnerable.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, that was a good argument there.
You ready for your counter argument?
I am ready for my counter argument.
3, 2, 1.
So, what I have to say to your argument, well, I wouldn't even say counter argument. I would say that I think fear of rejection, that's not what I was saying. I think that talking stages, or failed talking stages, are not always a result of fear of rejection. I think more serious relationships end because of fear of rejection. And I think that because when you are around somebody for longer, you build more of a connection with them, right? And you care more about what they think because you're closer to them. So with that being said, how much time? Dang, already? What the heck? Okay, so what I'm trying to say, I think it's more of fear of, what is the word? Oh my gosh, it's fear. Oh, what's the word, bro? Under time. Oh my goodness, I sold, guys. I sold this one, bro. No, but I was cooking. I didn't realize we only had a minute. That's time. Okay, but let me just say what I was trying to say.
Yeah, okay.
It's fear of commitment.
Okay.
It's not fear of rejection. I think it can be fear of rejection, but I think in most cases, it's scared.
I get it.
You don't want to get yourself into something that is not as serious.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it's a situationship. And also, I mean, the whole point of a situationship, you call it a situationship because, or at least from my perspective, you call it that because you want to leave your options open, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to be committed to the person. And I feel like that's why most of them fail.
That leads us into our next.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, perfect segue right there. Okay, what's the next one?
So the next one, let me pull out the exact writing. I took a screenshot of it. I don't remember what it is, but okay. See, this one is from Reddit, and it says, I don't get why open relationships are a thing. I don't really care what others do. To be honest, I could never get behind the idea of this concept.
Oh, so someone's going to have to support open relationships? Okay, I have to win this one, bro. I have to win this one. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, bro.
I'm gonna say, like open relationships should not be a thing.
Okay, so you have a minute to defend yourself.
Okay. Here you go.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so first of all, we know that relationships are a connection between two people, right? It's between their souls. Like, being in a relationship means committing to someone fully, like through your love, through your thinking, through everything. You're committing to them. Being in an open relationship is showing technically that you're not even in a relationship. Like, you're not even trying hard enough. Being like, oh, I want to be open to my options means that you don't really want to be with that person. So if you don't want to be with that person fully and fully commit to them, then you should like not even be in their life anymore. You should set them free from having to be in that position, because in the end, it's just heartbreaking and it just hurts people. And you're always going to question yourself. You're always going to question your relationship. And through that, a relationship is going to become toxic. It's going to become damaging. And it's just going to overall like ruin your self-esteem and ruin your like perception of yourself in relationships. So that's my argument.
3 seconds, 3, 2, and 1.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's a good point. You make some good points there. Okay.
Are you ready?
So before we start, I just need to preface, I don't actually support open relationships, okay?
We'll do disclaimers.
I mean, like if that's what you're trying to do with your life,
not actually.
If that's what you're trying to do it, bro. I'm not really like, this is not my place to judge here. I think, okay, let's just start.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so when it comes to open relationships, can you define open relationship?
You have.
What is that to you? Right? Okay. All right. Wait, let me restart. Because I thought I could ask questions. No,
this is like, you have to argue. You can't ask questions.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
So, when I think of an open relationship, right, I think of somebody whose partner they love, right, but this partner is missing something to satisfy the person, right? So because they love their partner and they don't want to let go of their partner, they seek that satisfaction from another party, right? But it stems from love for their partner, right? Because if they didn't truly love their partner, then they wouldn't hold on to them in that concept of open relationship. Because yes, it's open, but it's also a relationship. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying here is that open relationships, yes, there may be some flaws behind them, but at the root of it, it is the love. It's rooted in the love for your partner. You love this person so much that you can't let them go because they don't satisfy, because they don't check all of the boxes. So you go to look. Okay.
In all reality, me personally, I think what you were talking about was lust, not love.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Exactly.
I'm just saying that. And I think, just to add to this, if somebody doesn't check all the boxes, they're not the right person for you. Sorry to tell you that.
Yeah, like, first of all, if you like see someone likes you, which I've had this happen before, right? Someone likes me, personality perfect, right? And like they have like a lot of aspects about like personality, like beliefs, whatever that you agree with, but they might have some missing factors that that you're not comfortable with, or even if they don't like look necessarily, because like you can't really look past looks, let's be so honest, like it's not all about personality.
See,
here's
the thing. That's a good topic though.
I
think when it comes to personality versus looks, this is kind of switching the topic a little bit. I do have something to add to your point before, but I just want to say this.
This is why this is called off topic, bro.
When it comes to personality v looks, my opinion here, okay? Dang, do you think this might get controversial? It's not going to get controversial.
It's not going to get controversial.
I think that it is a 60-40 split, okay?
I get it.
60% personality, 40%, yes. 60% personality, 40% looks.
No,
okay?
I totally get it.
And the reason I say that, some people may hear that, they're saying, oh, well, looks don't matter.
Girl, looks matter.
I think that looks contribute, okay? I don't think that looks necessarily are the basis to start a relationship on. I think if you base your relationships and start that on your attraction towards somebody, yes, that is how, you find you are attracted to this person. You're like, oh, I'm interested in you. But if the reason you're dating them, or say you are dating this person, right? The reason you're dating them is because they're attractive. That's not exactly the right way to go about that, in my opinion. Obviously, I'm not educated very well on everything, right? So you can't really take my word for it. Yeah. But I think,
when you're in a relationship, you should be able to like that person, love that person, whatever, because of themselves. And if you can't look past a few personality, don't hold them in that space of like a relationship with you if you can't accept them.
Because you end up wasting your time and their time.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things.
Don't feel guilty to not like someone back. It
exactly.
happens.
And there's some times where you vibe with somebody, right? Because you look at them, you're like, yo, she's bad, right? She's fine or whatever.
ABG.
She's pretty, okay? ABG. Yeah, exactly. ABG. If you know, you know. IFYKYK.
I'm not lesbian. Disclaimer. I'm just saying that for him.
But
sorry.
I just lost my train of thought, y'all. What was I talking about? If you like somebody, right? And you're attracted to them, and then you meet more of them, they can become less attractive. And then vice versa. There's very many examples that I've seen in people's lives where they're not necessarily attracted to somebody, right? Or they're dating not necessarily the most attractive people. Like, notice how all the most attractive women in the world are dating dudes who are kind of mid, like Ariana Grande, bro. Have you seen her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Or I don't even know if she's dating him, but her old boyfriend.
Yeah.
He's a very mid person, but you know what? I bet you that dude has his life together, and I bet you he's a great dude.
And she likes him because she likes him. Like, that's the big part about it, is like, you don't get to decide for people what relationship is better for them. They get to decide based off their connection, and if they connect, then they connect, and that's great, Yeah,
and just saying this, we're not trying to like come at anybody's way that they go about life. This is just what it is for real.
Okay, are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Being chronically online is a coping mechanism, not a personality. Do you want me to read it again?
Being chronically online is a coping mechanism, not a personality.
personality.
So is it saying that people believe that being online is a personality?
Well, it's saying, yeah, people think that being like chronically online, like everything you say is because of what you watch online. They think that's your personality. So it's like, oh, like that girl like repeats every TikTok trend. Like she's chronically online. Like that's her personality, is being chronically online. Or it's like chronically online is like a coping mechanism. Like the reason people are like that is because it's a coping mechanism. It's just how they deal with
life.
Yeah.
I have my opinion. I'm not gonna say my opinion, but let's do it.
You are gonna say it.
Well, unless I lose, then I'm not gonna.
Unless I choose. Oh, sorry, I messed up.
Okay.
You...
All right. Okay.
I messed up,
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Let's go. So I think that it is a coping mechanism.
Okay. I can do that.
So,
I can do that.
All right. How come on the ones that I win, it's the ones that are actually a debatable topic, bro?
I don't know. Okay, you can debate first.
Okay.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
So, I think when people are online, it is an escape from reality, you know? There's games out there, Roblox, you know, they're called role-playing games, RP games, like Roblox. I bet you, this is ball knowledge if you know, Hotel Hideaway. You got the, you know, Rec Room, stuff like that. The whole point of those games is to escape your world, your physical world, and become a character online and meet other people who are also doing the same thing. Because a lot of the time, people will, well, truth is, as humans, we are not perfect, right? We all have our different flaws, and, you know, we all have things that we don't like about ourselves. And then you can go online and then you can get rid of those flaws. So I do think that being online is a coping mechanism, but I don't think that it is a personality. I think you can have a personality online to be a coping aspect, but it's rooted through the coping of the real world, because the world is harsh. And I went over, but
that's okay. Also, disclaimer, I agree with that it's that, but I'm still gonna argue the opposite point that it is a personality.
Okay. All right. 3, 2, and 1.
See, I hear like the validity of his argument. Like, yes, so being online a lot is like an escape from reality. But through that escape from reality, like we start to adopt these behaviors into our actual life, and our personality becomes more like that because it just becomes who we are. Because through that, we find more peace. You know what I mean? Right? So our personality is based on what we're watching online. Our personalities are based on, like, we're a product of our environment, right? So whatever we're seeing, like, we're becoming a product of it. We're going to have a personality based on what we're watching, like, 9 hours a day. So in my personal opinion, I think that if you're watching something all the time online, then it's most likely going to become your personality. You're going to start saying things because that's just imprinted in your brain.
1. I think that was good.
Thank you.
Yes. So you said your opinion was not that.
No, it wasn't.
So what would you say your opinion is?
My opinion is that through technology and through all these things, of course, it's an escape from reality. You're coping from the reality that you can't have through stuff. And so you're starting to say stuff because it almost makes you feel more valuable in a way, and it makes you feel more secure when you can say something that relates to other people. It's also like an area where like a conversation gets low. It helps you through those situations. It's a coping mechanism for you to get through a conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some conversations you'll come to like a point where you're like, oh crap, I don't know how to answer, and then you just pull up a random reference.
Right.
And it like saves you from that moment. So it's a coping mechanism in multiple ways like that.
Yeah, and also too, you can kind of have a mask over yourself.
Do you remember that anime that was like this? And there was like never mind.
I've never heard of that anime before.
I think it was from Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'm watching that right now, JJK, but I'm only on season 1.
Yeah.
Back to the point. I think that every time I go off topic, I always lose my train of thoughts. It puts a kind of a shield
Shelter, yeah, like
over yourself to where if you do get offended, or it's kind of a shield of offense, you know? Because in person, if someone comes up to you and they're like, "You're ugly," right? That's gonna hurt you. Or to me, I would look at them and be like, "Dang, that's like really mean, bro." You know? I would probably be hurt on the inside. But if I have an online character which does not look like me, I mean, in some cases, you know, some online avatars look like the person, but it's not actually them. And someone comes up to them like, "Oh, you're ugly." It's like, "Oh, well, this is not actually me for real." So I'm not gonna be as offended.
Yeah. Avocado shouldn't be added to anything.
I agree with that, actually. I agree with that.
That's crazy.
Okay, let's do that one.
Okay. Rock, paper, okay, we're off beat. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Shoot. Okay, you win.
Okay. I'm gonna argue yes, avocado should have things. Or wait, no, avocado should be on things. Because it said avocado shouldn't be on anything.
Oh,
I'm like,
so you're gonna
no.
argue against it?
Yeah,
that it
against
should
that.
be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. 10, 9, 3, 4, 6, 1. That was not right. Your time has started.
Okay, basically, so like avocado, delicious, right? Eating it alone though is like, it's so bland, if you know what I mean. Like it's a great vegetable, but when it's alone, it's bland. There's no taste to it. It's hard to eat alone, especially because of texture wise. But putting it on a nice slice of sourdough bread, having avocado toast, just makes it better and enhances the flavor and makes it better to eat in general. And like avocado, of course, has a lot of health benefits, but mixing it with other things that also have health benefits is like really good, not only because you want to eat it more because of the flavor, but you're also getting more nutrients and you're getting more stuff in your like system, because avocado isn't going to fill you up alone, right? So you put it with something and it tastes delicious. Like you'll see like steak dipped in avocado and it just enhances the flavor, makes it overall better, and just increases the nutrients that you get in a day.
Okay, there you go. Good macros and whatnot that you have to say.
All right. 10-4 from your time has started.
Okay. All right. So what I have to say to you is that, have you ever had an avocado by itself that tastes good, right? That's a rhetorical question. That's a rhetorical question. You don't have to answer. But I'm also asking the people watching here tonight, all right, or this morning, or whenever you are watching this thing. Me personally, okay, and this is honestly straight up, not even about, you know, put the concept of this video aside. I genuinely do not like avocados, bro. You'll never catch me putting it on anything. I don't know why. It ruins the taste for me. I don't even like guacamole, okay? Guacamole's all right, you know, in moderation. But when you have it straight up alone, I mean, okay, no one's eating straight up guacamole or straight up avocado.
You have 10 seconds.
My opinion is I don't think it should be on anything. And I think that because avocado just tastes weird. It tastes different. It's such an abstract taste. It makes the particles on my tongue.
You realize you used my argument.
What is your thing?
You said in your rhetorical question, I literally said that avocados don't taste good alone.
But no, because you have to argue that they do taste good, right? That was the thing?
With other stuff. Like it said
that
they shouldn't be added onto anything, and I'm like, yes, they should, because they're not good alone.
Well, okay, let's talk about this more actually, because I feel really passionate about this.
Do you want another
avocado?
minute?
I don't need another minute. Let's just talk about this.
Okay.
I think avocados, they just don't taste good. Okay? I don't think they taste good.
That just depends on your taste buds. Like some people find it good, so you can't.
That's true.
You can't use that against the entire global argument.
That is true. I think in the same way I don't like avocados is the same way that I don't like tomatoes. And the reason I say that,
okay about tomatoes.
As a complementary additive to your meals, I think that they are too strong of a taste, too strong of a flavor, to the point where they take away.
Have a strong flavor.
Yes, it does. It does. It definitely does. If you ever put avocado. Okay, here's a perfect example. At Panera Bread, you get the Chipotle mayo thing. There's avocado in that, right? When you get the avocado with it, it literally it completely changes the dish, right? And some people will like that, but other people won't like that. And me, I personally would rather have the Chipotle mayo chicken, okay? I wouldn't have Chipotle mayo chicken and avocado, okay? Mic drop.
Google is literally saying it's one of the least strongest flavors you're ever gonna taste.
Well, I don't know. I think Google's wrong. I don't think Google has ever tried
It says
avocado.
it has a mild flavor.
Well, how does Google know that?
Without being.
Did Google try? Did Google try avocado?
It's because of everybody. It's because of everybody else's opinions that have come together and been like, no.
Right,
So
bro.
your taste buds are just probably broken.
Google's just looking at. Google's asking the wrong people, bro. They should ask your boy, because I will inform Google the truth.
Google's not asking anyone. Google's just taking information from people.
So people are going to Google and be like, oh, hey, avocados, they have no flavor.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That's what people
Me personally, I think that I won that argument, okay? And that's just me, and that's my opinion, right? And I'm gonna stand on business. That's one of those things I can be a little delulu about.
In the
right?
comments.
Yeah.
Say who
And
won.
we should have like a poll, or I don't know how to add polls, but we should do. Well, that means people would have to be dedicated to commenting. Whoever won this side, if I win, put a chicken emoji.
And if I win, put a
avocado.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I mean, obviously, we'll see. If you made it this far,
Why a chicken
thank you.
emoji?
Because I was talking about Chipotle chicken. Because the Chipotle chicken sandwich, from Panera, literally the avocado ruins the sandwich for me.
Okay, this one's kind of funny. If you're struggling to get a date or in a relationship, you're probably just ugly.
Oh, man. That's harsh. That's harsh. Okay.
I think it's funny though.
That's rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay, you win.
Okay, I'm gonna argue. I don't even know, because I can see both sides of the argument. I'm gonna argue that no, it's not just because you're ugly.
Okay, I'm glad that you picked that one, actually.
I could argue the other side totally, but like, it's okay. Here you go.
Okay, you have a minute.
Okay, so in my personal opinion, like, yes, I find people unattractive, like, all the time, right? But even if I don't have someone that's, like, specifically my standards, I'll still talk to them, and eventually, like, through talking to people, I eventually, like, start to gain a sense for them, and I kind of, like, look past looks. If I have, like, an idea before where I'm like, oh, this is my ideal type, and then I see someone and they don't match it, but I still talk to them, and I'm like, oh, wait, they actually kind of are. And then as you keep talking to them, you just get, like, more, like, you just notice them more. And it makes them more attractive to you. And then, so, like, I don't think it's just because you're ugly. I think it's, like, it's probably a factor of, like, how you treat people and how, like, rude you are, or, like, if you're not nice enough, or if you, like, don't try. That could be a big factor. But it's not just because you're ugly. There's no way. Actually, that's a lie. But
There's no way. Okay.
It's possible.
That is time. All right, let's get this one going, bro. All right, so what I have to say to that one, y'all, is that, truth be told, if you go around and you can't date anybody, right? I just want to put this into perspective here. When you're walking, say you're at the mall or wherever you may be, and you're looking around to go talk to girls or whatever, because people do that sometimes, okay?
Yeah.
Not to say that I do that, but people do that, okay? Anyways, moving on. Wait a minute. Okay, that was a little bit.
Nah, you got
all right.
27 seconds.
Can I get another like minute or whatever, bro?
Right.
So let me just say this. See, that's an issue that I do sometimes, is that I will dramatize things and make them more serious than they actually should be. By me saying that I don't go out and talk to girls, right? Then that insinuates that I actually do, which is not true. I have before, but that doesn't matter, right? Because we all have. Anyways. All right, so is time going?
Yeah,
Oh.
because you told me to add another minute.
Guys,
I can end
sold
it
this
now.
one. I sold this one, bro. No, okay, let me just restart my whole thing.
Well,
Let
you
me
got
just
30
restart my whole
seconds
thing.
left, so you got it.
Bruh.
I already gave you an extra minute. You gotta go.
Okay, so what I'm gonna say, you ever walk around, right? And you're like, oh, that person is attractive. The people who aren't attractive to you, and there's a lot of, and yes, it is true that people have different attractions to different people, right? I might be attracted to an Asian person. She might be attracted to a white person or
I
something.
love Asians.
You know?
though.
Well, not to say that you aren't attracted to Asians. I think Asians are the superior race. Okay? That's my hot take.
I low-key agree.
That's my hot take. But
Time's up.
this
but
is just my final point. I just need to make this one point.
Yeah.
When you're walking around looking for people, you're gonna look right past the people who are not attractive. You're gonna look at the attractive people.
I'm gonna look at the Asians.
Yeah,
They're
me too.
fine.
Of course.
They're fine.
Always, bro.
Can anybody even argue against that point? Like, they're fine.
Yeah. I think people might argue against that point, but I think they're wrong.
I also
arguments.
really think they're wrong. I
You know,
think they're
I
one of
heard-
the most beautiful
I heard a quote
races.
from a wise man one time, and this wise man said, if you think you're good at something, there's always an Asian kid better than you.
It's true.
And you can't argue against that. That is true.
You literally
And yes,
can't.
you might say, what about the professional athletes? Well, I can tell you this. An Asian kid beat an NBA player in a 1v1. So
We have a lot of Asian football players at my school, and we're number one in our state.
Asians do it best, bro.
They do it best, bro. We have like 10 Asian varsity, like residential life students at our
Wow.
school that play football, and we're number one in the state.
And soccer. I mean, I don't know if they play soccer,
yeah.
but
We have a lot of
Asian people are
Latino.
so good at soccer and volleyball. Asians are good at every sport.
They're so good at volleyball. It's so
So
insane.
fast forward 10 years from now, I promise you. Oh, well, let me not say that because you never know.
Watch
what
this
life-
get like posted somewhere, and it's just us like ranting about how
I
great
know.
Asians are.
No, I hope that we can look back on this moment in 10 years.
Yeah. And have.
Imagine my wedding comes or something.
And I play
And then we
this.
pull up this thing.
And
in 10
my
years from
boyfriend's
now,
right next to me who's
Your
Asian.
Asian boyfriend. And 10 years from now, I really
so
do
funny.
hope to be married to an Asian woman.
I
I really do.
Asian.
That's like really what I
Please
want,
come
bro.
here.
See, this
love
is like
you.
so off topic. It's so bad,
We
bro.
love you.
Yo, nobody's gonna watch this. Bro, we're just chatting about Asian people.
I
right
have
now.
so many Asian friends because they're just. They're
I,
just so
you know,
much-
actually, Asians are so attractive that you will catch me going up to an Asian in public and just telling them how pretty.
Go
they
to
are.
Massachusetts. There's a
Or
lot
New
of
York.
fine.
Go to Soho.
Go to Soho.
ABGs.
Go to Soho.
Everywhere you
go
go.
to the Natick Mall. You can always find some.
There's not really that many Asians in
I've
the Natick Mall.
seen some attractive Asians there.
Oh, well, I guess I just went at
Natick
the
Mall,
wrong time.
or if you go to like the parks, bro, like in cities.
Funny story. Literally, I went to the mall recently, right?
Mm.
And I never go up to people. I don't think I ever have in my life gone up to somebody and told them like, "Oh, I think you're attractive. Can I get
Yeah,
your number?"
yeah.
or whatever. I've never done that. I'm not that type of person, right? Maybe I should be more of that type of person so I can make more connections with people. And not to say like, yeah, but I was in PacSun, right? And I saw probably the most beautiful person I've ever laid my eyes on, okay? And I just went up to them. I was like, I just have to say this. You are beautiful, you know? I
Did you
never
actually do that?
Yes, I just went up and was like, you are beautiful. I'm sorry. I just have to say that. And then they're like, oh, stop it. I was like, oh, you have a boyfriend? He's like, I have a boyfriend. I'm like, dang it, bro. Are you serious, man? Why everybody got a boyfriend, bro?
I know.
That's because they're attractive. That's why. Like, all the attractive people are cuffed already because everyone's trying to go for them.
It's so sad.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, peace out, guys.
Peace.
This was off topic. We hope you enjoyed.
We hope you love Asians.
We
too.
definitely went very off topic. That's 100% sure.
It's okay.
If you made it this far, comment
A chicken or an avocado?
and comment something Asian. I don't know. Oh, if you remember what our debate was, avocados don't belong on anything, or
Put a
avocados
chicken
belong
on
on a thing, on everything. Which
Chicken. Avocado.
chicken avocado. We'll see what happens there.
Tattoo on the
and if you
fucking
made it
front.
this far, after you say that who won, then put what's something Asian that is on an emoji. Put like Let me stop. Let me stop myself. Dude.
You're gonna get canceled for that. Don't put that in. You're gonna get canceled.
Yeah,
you might just keep it in, but blur it out. So like.
Oh, so that everyone's gonna be like, oh, I wonder what he said. Guys, maybe I said something terrible. Maybe I said something not terrible.
Okay, put like a flag of your favorite
country.
Asian country.
Or just put something that relates to an Asian, because we love Asians out here. And you know what's crazy? I think our family will be an Asian family, like in the future.
Low key, mixed Asian kids.
Like, be for real. Like, look at us, right? And then imagine we had like some fine Asian person next to us as our partner. Imagine how beautiful our kids would be.
To Asian people.
See, I'm gonna put my celebrity crush right here, and you'll see. I don't know who yours is. You're gonna have to let me know. That one girl from Cat's Eye, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Yuntae?
I don't know her name.
Yuntae.
But she's beautiful.
Does she have straight like hair?
I don't know. I know she's Asian though.
Yeah, Yuntae.
And she's beautiful. She's actually beautiful.
The only queen.
And imagine what. Yeah. 10 years from now, this will play at my wedding. It'll play at your wedding too.
You should play Cortez at the end of this, and for the outro, it's like, I just gotta get it. Go. Hey, go. Hey, go.
Hey,
go.
Hey.
I just gotta get it. I think
go.
I just gotta get it. 'Cause I knew